Hi, welcome to another video. Today, it's like a little over halfway through the month, but the Bookoplathon, sorry, board dropped. I know I'm never going to complete last month's Bookopoly deal TBR, but here we are again to play for September. If you saw last month's Bookopoly deal, I played Bookopoly deal to pick my TBR. The past couple of months have been chaotic. My reading has been down. Bookopoly deal has raged about it and given me some of the worst TBRs I've ever had. So, obviously I'm once again taking a punishment because I've not caught up. I don't know how I will catch up at this rate. I will probably, I think my current plan is to take November and December, which is clear shit, off with the goal to clear the shit out of my Bookopoly deal TBR. But that still means we've got September and October to get through. So today we're doing my September Bookopoly deal, and my low-key plan is to screw myself over even further and through the month play Bookopoly for Bookoplathon, and have to make one of the many books now on my Bookopoly deal TBR fit the prompts as I go through the month. And if I can't get a book to fit the prompt, I have to pick a book that's not on my Bookopoly deal, making my Bookopoly deal TBR take even longer, you see? Because I just like to screw myself over. So today we're playing Bookopoly deal. I better find my blue tag. Where's my blue tag? We're playing two property sets again today. That's a punishment. If we are playing normal Bookopoly deal without a punishment, we play to one property set. We've got a punishment, we have to play to two property sets. Basically, this is a card game based on Monopoly, and you collect properties, and there's money, and there's all kinds of things. I need to get my prompt list out. I also have two must-read books during the month, which are the two books I'm buddy reading with April from Aprilius Maximus, my best buddy. We are on a Brandon Sanderson kick. We've been going at it for a while. I'm not up to date yet, but hopefully I will stay up to date before the end of the month. And September's book is the first non-cosmic we're working on, which is The Many Lives of Stephen Leeds, or Legion. So it's a bit shorter than what I'm currently working on, which is Rhythm of War, but this is going to be our September book. And then we're also buddy reading a Discworld book a month as part of Page from Pages of Pages, Tearing Through Time read along. I know we're reading in publication order, which is why our next book is Eric, which is a nice short one, which is great. But I know that a lot of the other people involved are reading in series order, and I think there's been a bit of a delay, like they're a bit behind. But we're still on track, so we're reading Eric. So these are my two mandatory reads. If I can get them into these prompts, that would be great. So let's find out what I'm going to be reading. I mean, it's not even what I'm going to be reading in September. What I'm going to be adding to my already atrocious TBR for September is the correct answer. I am like months behind at this rate. All right, let's go. First card is a rent that we can't apply to anything because we don't have anything to put rent on. So we'll start our little money pile here. All right, here's our next one. That's an action card, Forced Deal, which is something borrowed from someone else's shelf or the library. And technically I can make it fit another prompt too. So like normally it would go and change a prompt, and it has to be from that. So I might, because we normally do that and we don't have any prompts to change, I'm gonna put it as cash. If I have a library book we could pick, but technically we don't have anything to apply it to, because that would like go on a house card property set. Another rent we can't apply. Cash. Okay, rent. I did shuffle these. I swear. A property. Yellow. This is Coventry Street. Coventry Street. This is a hard-hitting contemporary. Let me have a think. I forgot to mention, I also have a goal. I've been all year, all the books for prompts of readathons that I didn't complete, including Magic of Readathon, in which I picked a book for every fucking prompt. What a mistake. I've been keeping those aside as also part of this like extended TBR that I'm going to try and clear for clue sheet at the end of the year. So I'm prioritizing picking those from that stack, like not adding to that stack. So the one I'm going to pick for this is The Ghost You Keep by Mason Diva, The Ghost We Keep, which was on that stack. This is about grief. And my character Liam, his brother is killed in a hit and run, and it's about friendship. I think it's like, I don't think it's a romance, but it, and I don't think it's, I think it's just realistic fiction. Like I think it's just contemporary, but about grief, friendship, overcoming grief. I loved I Wish You All the Best, which I think has very different vibes. And I'm very excited for Mason Diva's next book as well. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's got the dumpster fire on the front. And they just write stunning work. So I'm very excited to read this hard-hitting contemporary. Okay, here's the next one. Cash. Cash. Cash might screw us over today. That's It's My Birthday, which is a reread, which actually works perfectly for Eric, because I have read Eric before many years ago. So it's the Terry Pratchett Discworld book. I think it's like number 9. Yeah, because we started at the start of the year, and this is September's book. It's a nice short one. The original title was Forced, crossed out Eric, but nowadays it's just called Eric. I remember really enjoying this when I read it the first time, so I am excited to reread it, and it is a reread, so it counts well for this prompt. All right, here's our next one. Pasco. So we'll stick that up the top. That means I have to draw another card at the end once we've actually got our 2 property sets. Red. Trafalgar Square. That is a 2019 new release, so I'm going to check out my spreadsheet and see what might work. This book made an appearance for this prompt in my TBR last time, and we had to end up taking it off because we got rent, so it may happen again, who knows. But we're going to pick Hello Girls by Brittany Cavallaro and Emily Henry. This is a Thelma and Louise retelling. I've heard mixed things, but I'm looking for something kind of fun, fast paced, especially considering I have so much to catch up on. So, and a lot of it's fantasy. So this it is. All right, here's our next prompt. Oh, Old Kent Road. That is a mystery or thriller sequel. I had this one last time, you get 2. I want to reshuffle. I mean, I'm not going to put that away, but I'm going to shuffle again what I've got here. Because I got that last time. And I was talking about how like I kind of did a bit of a dumb and made a bad prompt because a lot of thrillers don't have sequels. Mysteries often do. Let me have a look. I might have to go to my audiobooks. I'll just triple check my shelves first. You know what I'm going to pick? I'm going to pick this. This is The Furthest Station by Ben Aranovich. It's a short novella and it's in the PC Grant Mysteries. This is a fantasy mystery series. Like it's very much like a cop drama series, but magic. So I think it counts, and I'm stretching it to count because this is short and I need short things. Alrighty. What's next? Cash. Cash Cow's gonna get scaring me a little. Oop. That's Rent, but on colours we don't have, so that becomes Cash. Cash. And if you didn't know, our TBR has to end up having the amount of books as there are cash cards by the end, so scary. Pass go. And I just reshuffled these. Cash. It's hurting me. It's hurting me. I knew I was scared coming into this, but sometimes you're just gonna do what you gotta do. Pass go. Far out. Far out. Can we get a property card? Thanks. I need a set. Cash. Sorry, I'm zooming past the cash cards because you don't care what they look like that much. Far out. I'm tempted to shuffle again. I'm really tempted to shuffle again. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? I feel like we've already gotten rid of half the cash in the deck. Like, what is going on? At least for those bonus books, like I could pick stuff that's on that list. They don't have to meet a prompt. Can we get some properties now, please? Because we still have to get to 2 property sets. Alright. That's past go. Bookopoly deal really said, get behind and I will curse you. Oh my fucking god. Okay, that's a total wild card. And that means we've got 1 property set because we have a brown here that only needs 2. So that's our first property set. Total wild card. Absolutely anything. It's so hard when we're this early on to pick an absolutely anything. Maybe I should pick an audio book, you know, because we need these. Or do I put this on knowing like we're gonna have to anyway? I should pick an audio book. We've still got so much to go, theoretically. I'm gonna pick Always Only You by Chloe Liesi. I have this on that like readathon stack. And I want to read it obviously. So I'm gonna put that here. I'm just scared that like we've got so much still to go and we don't have an audiobook yet. So always, I'm pretty sure it's Always Only You. So all her titles are kind of similar. I know it's the second one in the series. This is a it's the Bergman Brothers series of romance books that are featuring characters with a variety of disabilities. In the first book, the love interest or the main guy was deaf from Scarlet Fever, I think. Okay, so we have 1 property set. Now we have to get a second property set. And that is another freaking pass go. I think that's all the pass goes on the deck, honestly. Oh, a rent we could apply to any of these things. Maybe we'll put it on the Trafalgar Square again because I was talking about that. We can randomize that little junket. It's this jar. Some of these I've already read, some of these are on my Bookopoly deal TBR already. So we'll just pull out till we get one that works. So this is instead of, it's applying to where we picked Hello Girls again. So we might get Hello Girls back out of here or we might not. So let's do, we got I Hope You Get This Message, which is a sci-fi. Let me go grab that. I Hope You Get This Message by Farinaz Rishi. This is a end of the world sci-fi, like aliens have come down so they're going to destroy the planet, but it's more about the people surviving in that situation. I am really interested in this. I've heard mixed things, but like it looks like my kind of book, kind of a little bit mixed media. Things are happening, deadlines, people based. I feel like I'm gonna like it. Alrighty. I'm trying to make, I know last time was so chaotic. I'm trying to make this like clearer as I go, so hopefully it makes sense. Rent that could go in a yellow or a red. We just put Rent on the red, so we have to put Rent on the yellow, which was the hard-hitting contemporary. Do I have any others in my little stack I need to read? Let me have a think. Oh, I'm running out of battery. Shit. Okay, let's go as fast as we can. We'll see how far we get and we'll come back later if we need to. So instead of, so the first option is The Ghosts We Keep by Mason Diva, the one we selected already. The second option, Exactly As I Am by Ray White. This is a poetry collection. Like technically, is poetry contemporary? No, but I'm including it anyway. Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid is the next one. This is about race issues. And the fourth one is Babel. I'm gonna put on Babel by R.F. Kuang, which is technically dark academia, but it's still contemporary-esque, historical. Does it count as contemporary? Fuck. Sometimes I just want things to count for what I want them to count for. Really, that is what I want. Hang on, let me have a look. Shit, I don't know. The fourth one is this mixed media book, Future Girl by Asphyxia, which is about a deaf girl, I believe, who meets a child of a deaf adult. So I've been excited about that for ages. It looks stunning. So those are our 4. Siri, choose a number between 1 and 4. 3. 3. So that is Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid, because that was really the order we went in. So the next book, that book that's replacing The Ghost We Keep, is Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. You know, things are going chaotic already. How many more things can we pick up before my battery dies? Okay, let's go. We still need one more property set. That must be the last Pascal in the deck, surely. Okay. My birthday again. That's another reread. I don't know what I want to put there. Do I want to be chaotic and just put the October pick? Because, like, actually, no, there is another book I have on my readathon TBR that is technically a reread. Let me grab it. And so the other one that I have, it is technically a reread for me, that was on my readathon stack, is Artemis Fowl and the Time Paradox, which is the 6th Artemis Fowl book. There's only 8, I think, and then the sequel series. So we're slowly getting through it. I know I don't think I've read the last 2. I may have read the 7th, I definitely haven't read the 8th. So this is a reread, but I was literally a child, so it's important for me to actually reread it because I have no idea what happens in this. Camera's charged. Let's see how long it lasts. We'll see. Next one. Chaos here. Oh, at least it's a property. Vine Street. Is it one we already have? God, no. That's YA High Fantasy, of which I have so many. Where are we gonna start? I think because I desperately want to read the 2nd book by this author, I'm gonna pick Down Comes the Night by Alison Saft. This has been on so many TBRs, just hasn't happened. It's a gothic fantasy. It's kind of historical inspired, but I believe it's like in a fully separate world. Like Colwick Hall, it's very like British-y gothic. I never know much about anything, but pretty sure this is high fantasy. Like I just don't, the settings seem like they're not set in a real world. Snow-drenched romantic fantasy. Like there's just enough like weird names that I'm thinking it is high fantasy. I hope I'm right. I'm picking it anyway. I've intentionally not put it on low fantasy TBS because I'm pretty sure it's not. So hope that actually works. Let's try this one. Oh, that is a deal breaker. We don't get these very often, but it means I can take a property off the TBR. Like I can keep it in here but not have to read it. I'm gonna put that over here. We'll get to the end and we'll see. Like I always feel weird using them because like I end up not actually needing them, but so we'll see at the end. We'll see which one of these like I decide to make not official. Cash. I kind of want to use it to clear off one of these caches, to be honest. All right, more cash. I'm really tempted to use it to cut off one of these many caches because I'm sure we're gonna have the cash money problem today. Slide deal. That means I can search anything for a free book. Might have a think, might use that one. Keep that over there. Remind me to use it because yeah, there's a couple here that I could put back on my shelf to put one of these other things on. That will be like the final pass go. What the shit? Money? Taking a break put me in a better mood, but this is still chaotic. Oh my god, there was more pass goes. Can we just have like a property, thanks? Oh, thank god. Yellow, red. And we have both yellow and red, so that gets us closer to a property. So that's a new release contemporary. For this I am gonna pick Dateball because this is contemporary broadly, which I feel like includes historical, dark academia. Like I'm saying contemporary as in real world. And so we're gonna make it, I know it's technically historical, but I don't have a historical category. So this is counting for that. Okay, if we get another yellow or a red, that's our 2 property sets. Well, well, this is a brown and a light blue. Technically, that would be 1 property, and then we now have, I'm going to count that because I don't want to keep going. So this is a Wildcard Brown Light Blue. And that is a backlist book or a mystery thriller. I'm going to go with mystery thriller. And I'm going to go with The Maid by Nita Prose. Oh, I have ones I also want to read, but like that one I'm really excited about. So, oh. No, we're gonna do The Maid. It's an audiobook, which means I can have more audiobooks on my TBR. Okay, so that's our 3 property sets. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have to apply all these and then see what we're doing about cash. So let's get started. Some of these should theoretically be cash. Cash. Oh, we have a black green. So that's a romance or someone else's choice. You know what? I'm gonna do the romance, and I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Something Fabulous by Alexis Hall, which is a historical romance that I've been having my eye on for a while. I don't need to read it. So that's the one I'm gonna pick. Oh, or I could pick Husband Material, which is on Scribd, I think. Oh, maybe I pick that. Let me check it's on Scribd, because then we've got more audiobooks, and I'm like mostly up to date with my audiobook TBR. If it is on Scribd. It is. Okay, let's do that one. Also by Alexis Hall. This is the sequel to Boyfriend Material, which I really enjoyed and listened to the audiobook of. So Husband Material is going to be the one that's going to go here. That's another audiobook that I can do. What else have we got? Oh, Yellow Red Wildcard, which would give us another property if we didn't already have it. So what was that again? We literally just did it. So a new release or a contemporary. Or one that's both. I should pick something that's just a new release but not a contemporary, and I'm kind of doing that anyway. I'm so bad at this. Bad at doing this. I have so many things and I don't know what to pick. You know what? Oh, it's so hard. This book I have in my hand would not serve me in any way because it would be not taken from the stack. But I also want to read it so badly. I think I'm just going to put it here, and that's How Far Lived With Us by Andrew Joseph White. This is a trans autistic story, and it's contemporary with magical elements and like demons and stuff. I'm so excited, like fantastically excited for this. I think I just have to. So I'm doing it, even though it's not serving me in the slightest. Black or light blue? You know what? I'm gonna take the black for that one. It's a bit hard. I don't really want to do light blue is backlist books, which I can do, that's fine. But I think I might do a poll or a friend pick. Yeah, let's do a poll for or no, I think my friends are busy. I'm gonna do a poll pick for one of these books that are on my like readathon TBR. And so we're gonna pick between Discord of Gods, which should be arriving soon and has been on readathon TBRs and it just didn't arrive. The Hollow Heart by Marie Witkowski, The River Has Teeth by Erica Waters, and In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. So those are the 4 that I'll be sticking up as a poll on Twitter, and one of those will be picked for this property. Okay, so we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to flip. Okay. Whoop. Mayfair. Mayfair is a TBR veteran. Alright, that can work. This is on my readathon TBR stack. I've had it for ages. Blameless by Gail Carriger, which is the third book in the Alexia Tarabotti series. There's another name for the series, The Parasol Protectorate. So this is book 3. I've read the first 2. I don't own the fourth, but I own the 5th. So that one. Let's do that. Let's do that. Another property. This is Fleet Street, which is a 2021 new release. I have a lot of those sitting here. Let's go with, because I desperately want to read it, The City Beautiful by Aidan Polydoros. This is a Jewish fantasy with, are they pronounced Dibbuks? And it's set in Chicago in 1893, and I'm very excited about it. Again, I've had this on my TBR for ages, like since it came out. I desperately need to read it. So The City Beautiful is our pick for 2021 new release. Oh my god. Bond Street. This, at least maybe the cash is not that big a deal. Bond Street is a magical middle grade, and I have a perfect pick for that. We're gonna read The Secrets of the Storm Forest, which is the 3rd, I think, Strange Worlds Travel Agency book. This features our main character's name is Flick. She can go through, no, she goes to a travel agency where there are all these suitcases and you can travel into magical worlds. I love this series, really enjoy it. And this is the newest installment, and I'm really excited to read it. So that's our magical middle grade. We have 2 more cards. That's an It's My Birthday, and I don't think I have much more on my TBR that would be a reread. You know what? I might be full chaotic and put Moving Pictures here. So Moving Pictures is the October Discworld book that April and I are going to be reading. I'm not going to get to this till October, but I'm not going to get to this TBR before October anyway, so that might as well go there. Yeah. Alright, and we have a rent on a orange or a purple. Do we have any? Yes, we have 1 orange. Okay, what was that? Let me figure that out. Oh, that was Down Comes the Night. So that orange was the one we picked Down Comes the Night for, which was a YA high fantasy. I'm going to pick a couple of other YA high fantasies and we'll get Siri to choose between them. You know what, I'm going to take one of those ones off the poll that is a high fantasy and would fit here. And then we might put it back on the poll if it doesn't get picked. Is that bad of me? So we're going to pick between the one we already had, which is Down Comes the Night, The Merciless Ones by Namina Fauna, A Psalm of Storm and Silence by Roseanne A. Brown, and In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. And then Siri's going to pick for us now. And if In Deeper Waters doesn't come up, it'll then go on the poll. Otherwise, I'll put one of these other ones on the poll. So, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4. 2. Okay, so that's The Merciless Ones by Namina Fauna. So that's now going on instead of Down Comes the Night. Which is like a shame. Sorry, Trixie. A shame, but like, I want to read this too, so. And In Deeper Waters has gone back on the poll, man. So, well, now I'm going to add up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 books on the actual TBR. Let's see how much cash we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So, to complete the TBR, I have to read 3 more books on top of that. So, the first one I'm going to do, Exactly As I Am by Ray White, the poetry collection. Because it'll be quick and easy. Popping this on. I'm also going to do a graphic novel which I've been meaning to read, which is called Wash Day Diaries. I've got it on request from my library. I think it should be in before I get this far through this whole schmozzle of a TBR. So that will be the second of those extra 3. And I'm going to pick another short book, which is What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher, which is also on a readathon TBR. And so that can go here as well. It's nice and short. Trying to keep those not too big of a deal. Like, they're short, they should be quick and not too strenuous to get through. Does that make sense? So that's it. Cool. So other than the poll pick, we have this stack of, this isn't 19 books, but there's going to be 19 books on this TBR. Once again, I'm not going to get through it in time. We're just like digging myself a deeper and deeper grave, but hopefully this video is a little bit more coherent to follow and you kind of got what was going on a bit better than last time. I feel like I'm in a better headspace, but like also, when am I going to get to all this? I barely even touched August's TBR, let alone July or June. June's almost done. July's barely touched. August barely touched. But here's September. Anyway. Oh, it's a nightmare. I forgot about our two little action guys though. So one of them means I can pick anything for a free pick, and the other one is the can get rid of a whole prompt that I don't have to complete. So you know what, I'm gonna sub out a book that like doesn't serve me well, and for that I'm gonna sub out I Hope You Get This Message. I'm interested in reading this, but like it doesn't help me get through my TBR, and I'm gonna replace it with The Many Lives of Stephen Leeds because I have to read that anyway. So that's my sub out. And then the one I'm gonna take off entirely, to be honest, might be the poll pick, because I don't want to do it. I just want to write these down and be done with it. So you know what, I'm going to pull off the poll pick prompt so I don't have to complete that one. So it can be free. I can just not do it. So that's what I'm taking off for that other one. Okay, cool. I forgot about all my cool things. That's what we're doing, because I really needed to get the Brandon Sanderson on here, so it wasn't an extra one. I looked at it and I went, oh no. So that's what we're doing. Okay, rolling with me. Bye. I changed my mind again. I'm not going to get rid of the poll, because the polls are books that are on this readathon stack anyway that I need to read. I'm going to get rid of Such a Fun Age with that deal breaker, because this would have been adding to the list. But I'm going to run the poll, see what gets popped up. They were all on that readathon TBR anyway, so I'll let you know what gets picked. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video.